Hello gamers, welcome to Teesside Times Battle Report, and it's a battle on the planet of Zelta Secundus here between the Tau, led by Commander Brightrain, and the Silver Skulls, led by Captain Julius Stormfist. It's a 1500 point game. We're doing tactical escalation. Let's go and look at some armies. Okay, and this is my Tau. It's 1500 points. It's a Vanguard detachment with a super heavy auxiliary detachment in the shape of Storm Surge. Commander Brightrain is in charge of the army, and she's got advanced targeting systems and shield. And then I have 3 troops choices, 1 squad of breachers, and 2 squads of fire warriors with support turrets with them. Then I have, from a fast attack, 2 squads of drones, all of mark lights. In my elites, I have 1 stealth team here and 1 stealth team there. Then I have the Gorskiel, and he's got advanced targeting systems and shield as well. And a crisis battle team, and they've got missile pods, 1 plasma rifle, and advanced targeting systems. And then Storm Surge has got advanced targeting systems and a shield as well. It's 1500 points. It took a pasting in my last game. I'm hoping it can do better this game. And these are the Space Marines. They're all Primaris. They're the Silver Skulls, using Ultramarines chapters, tactics. It's 1500 points. It's a battalion, so it's an extra 3 command points. It's led by Julius Stormfist, captain here. Nasty weapons there. He's backed up by Lieutenant. We then have 1 Hellblaster squad here with nasty plasma guns. And another squad here. And then we have 4 5-man squads. Intercessors, I think they're called. And 2 3-man squads of interceptors. That's a lot of high shots coming out of them. And then we have the Redemptor Dreadnought. And he looks scary there. It's 1500 points. It's nasty. Let's go and look at the board. Okay, this is the board. I set the last objective, so I've chosen Search and Destroy for the setup, and my guys are going to be in this corner here. I have 1 objective here, number 4. Number 3 is just outside my setup, near the statue. Number 2 is right in the centre of the board. And number 5 is just in my setup here. On Graham's side, we have number 1 by the ammo crates here, and number 6 by the cargo crates. Okay, that's the end of setup. My Tau, I've put a strong fire base here of fire warriors, the Storm Surge, both sets of drones, and the breachers here, holding objective 4 just there. On objective 5, on the edge of my deployment, there's 1 squad of fire warriors. The rest of my army, well, 1 squad of stealth team here, ready to lay some fire into these guys. And my other infiltrators on the far flank, ready to take objective 6. There's 1 stealth team here, and my Gorskiel. And they're facing off against a squad of Primaris Marines there. While the rest of the army of Silver Skulls is coming this way, heading towards my infiltrators there, or straight towards my fortified building there. And there's lots of them. Lots of 5-man squads. Captain Julius has split his army well. And he's also put his interceptors in reserve, ready to come down. I'm guessing, try and take my backfield there. The Silver Skulls want this vital pipeline of fuel from Ephraim. We need to hold it. We need to claim supplies and stop the Tau from taking another city from the Imperium. Graham's first turn now. Let's go and roll dice. See if we can seize initiative. Need a 6. And it's a 1. Let's go on turn 1. Let's see what the Silver Skulls are going to do. Okay, start turn 1 for the Silver Skulls. And Graham has drew mission critical objective, And you roll the dice, it's objective 3. And that's the one here, by the statue of the Space Marine. None of my guys are holding it, so it should be a nice easy one for some interceptors to take. Let's go to movement. Let's see what Commander Julius Stormfist is going to order his men to do. Okay, that's the end of movement phase. Captain Julius has commanded 1 squad of Hellblasters and 1 squad of Intercessors, with the Lieutenant to come this way and try and clear out these infiltrators. In the centre of the board, another squad has moved into the building, while the honoured brother has stormed forward. And on the other flank, another squad of Hellblasters and a squad of Intercessors here has moved up, supporting this squad here as they go and try and kill the Ghost Keel. Let's go on a shooting phase. Let's see what the Silver Skulls are going to do. Okay, that's the end of the shooting, and my goodness me, these Hellblasters are nasty, especially when you add the rerolls to hit and to wound with the Captain and Lieutenant there. They obliterated my poor stealth team here, giving Graham first blood. Elsewhere, the Redemptive Dreadnought opened fire at my fire warriors and killed 2 of them. I made a few saves with help from the building, and my Ghost Keel has suffered a wound from long range fire from this squad of Space Marines. Not the worst shooting phase for me, but still nasty losing one of my squads. Let's go on assault phase. I think these guys are going to be charging one of these squads all around here. Let's go and see. Okay, end of the assault phase, and this squad of Space Marines attempted to charge my stealth team here. They took no damage on Overwatch, but even with a command point, Graham was unable to roll the 7 inches he needed to get into combat. And that's the end of the turn. Let's go and look at the objectives. At the end of turn 1, Graham still hasn't got mission objective critical because he hasn't sent anybody there yet. Let's go on to Tau, turn 1. Okay, start turn 1 for Tau, and I've drew Big Game Hunter, which means this big dreadnought, the honoured brother, has to die. He has to be taken out for me to get some points. Let's go see what Commander Brightrain can do. Okay, end of my movement phase. My Ghost Keel has fallen back just to try and put some extra range between him and these guys, as have the stealth team here. In the far corner of the board, Commander Brightrain has led her bodyguard of Crisis Battle Suits down here. Going to try and put some firepower under these squads here and take the Promethean pipes. And in the centre of my board, the drones have moved out, just so I've got better lines of view, sight for them, put some mark lights on stuff, and everything else has stayed put, ready to put some firepower onto the Silver Skulls. Okay, that's the end of my shooting phase, and everything in my backline here, this squad of fire warriors, the drones and the Storm Surge opened up fire at the Redemptive Dreadnought. 4 D missiles came in, hitting on foes due to being mark lit up, and it still lives. I rolled terribly. 4 D missiles came in, hit on foes, and I didn't get a single hit. All I managed to do was 3 points of damage on him, so he's still very healthy and very dangerous. On this flank, my Ghost Keel and this squad of stealth suits again proved how good Tau fire shooting was, and did no damage, or did 1 wound to one of these guys, and that was it. The only good firing came down from the Crisis Battle Suits in Commander Brightrain, as she opened up fire with the bodyguards and destroyed the Hellblasters here. Didn't get me victory points, but it was a good kill. Let's go see if I got any victory points in this turn. And the answer to that is no. The Redemptive Dreadnought lives. Let's go on to Silver Skulls, turn 2. Let's see what Commander Julius Stormfist is going to order his men to do. Okay, start turn 2, and the Silver Skulls still have mission critical objective, which is secure objective 3, and they drew secure objective 4. Obviously, they're being ordered to push forward and take the Tau fire base because objective 4 is just there, surrounded by Tau creatures and one big storm surge. Let's go on to movement. Let's see what we're going to do. Okay, that's the end of movement phase. The Silver Skulls intercessor squads have moved forward. I'm going to put some firepower onto my base here, try and kill some of these guys. However, the bulk of the Silver Skulls has turned. Commander Julius has ordered them to engage Commander Brightrain and her bodyguard here. The interceptors, both squads, have came down to lend firepower. They're going to hold the Promethean pipes. They're going to wipe out the Tau command. And over here, this squad has moved forward to try and tie up both these squads from coming to Commander Brightrain to help. It's not looking good for Tau. Let's go on a shooting phase. Let's see if Commander Brightrain could survive this turn. Okay, that's the end of shooting phase. Both these squads of intercessors opened up fire at my drone squad and wiped it out here, denying me some Mark-Light support for these guys. Over here, this is squad opened up fire at my stealth team and killed one of them. And then, in the corner, the rest of the Silver Skulls opened up fire at my crisis battle team and killed 2 of them, and are wounding this guy here, but he still lives. And Commander Brightrain is untouched. We've got some assaults to go on. Let's see what Graham's going to do. Okay, in the assault phase, this squad of intercessors has charged my last crisis battlesuit there, and this squad of interceptors has gone for Commander Brightrain. I did manage to take down one of these guys as it came in, but I did no damage on the interceptors there. And over here, my stealth team have been charged by another squad of Primaris Space Marines. Let's go on assault phase. Let's see how badly the Tau are going to do. Okay, end of the combat phase. My crisis suit still lives. He did no damage in combat and took none. And Commander Brightrain, well, she took no damage, but she did cause a wound on one of these interceptors. So that's a moral victory for the Tau in this corner. And on the other flank, my stealth team survived, didn't take any damage, and they're still alive there. Let's go and see the objectives. Let's see how well the Silver Skulls are doing. Okay, end of turn 2, and Graham still has mission control critical objective, objective 3, and secure objective 4. He was unable to get any of them, and he's going to discard secure objective 4. Let's go on to Tau, turn 2. Let's see if I can get Commander Brightrain out of the trouble she's in here. Okay, start turn 2 for me, and I still have Big Game Hunter, and I drew secure objective 2, which is right in the centre of the board, being watched over by a squad of Primaris Marines there, and I don't think there's anything I can get there this turn. I'm going to have to see. Let's go on moving phase. Let's see what we can do. Okay, end of my moving phase, the storm surge, and the breaches have burst from my fortified building there. We're going to try and take out these intercessors here, and the ones holding objective 2 there. On this side of the board, well, Commander Brightrain knew she was in a tight spot. She used her years of experience. She's called Montka to allow her and her crisis battlesuit here to move, advance, and shoot as normal. So the crisis battlesuit has flew out of combat, and it's here. It's going to be putting some shots down, I think, onto the Dread. And Commander Brightrain, with her Coldstream battlesuit, has moved 40 inches and is there, ready to kill this squad here. Let's go into shooting phase. Let's see what the Tau can do. Okay, that's the end of shooting phase. This squad here has taken a pasting from the storm surge. Lots of guns came in and killed 3 that squad. This squad in here took some shots from the storm surge's guns and my fire warriors, and no damage was done. Over here, my last battlesuit opened up fire of this squad of interceptors and did no damage. It's not a great round shooting this side. However, over here, Commander Bright Rain, my Ghost Keel, and my stealth team killed 4th this squad here. I think he's going to get charged. Let's go on assault phase. Let's see if we can kill him. Okay, we're on to assault phase. As you can see, this poor Primaris Marine of Silver Skulls is hopefully about to get battered down by some big Tau battlesuits. Let's go roll some dice. Okay, in a display of some magnificent close combat skills, not a single wound was caused by either of the combatants here. So that's a tie there. Let's go and do some morale rolls. Let's see if this guy runs away. So these guys pass their morale. And over here, the brave sergeant also passed. As for victory points, well, I got none of them. Didn't get any of my objectives, so I'm going to discard claiming objective 2. Let's go on to Silver Skulls, turn 3. Let's see what these guys are going to do. Okay, start turn 3 for the Silver Skulls. Graham still has mission control objective. He drew secure objective 6 and he's got behind enemy lines. Objective 6 is here next to the containers. And well, there's my lines. And the only guy who might be able to get it is the sergeant of this squad. Let's go on moving phase. Let's see what the Silver Skulls are going to do. Okay, that's the end of movement phase. This squad of Primaris Marines has moved on to the old chapel here, claimed objective 3. The Hellblasters have moved up closer, hiding behind this building, scared of the firepower of the Storm Surge, but ready to ambush it if it moves forward. The Redemptive Dreadnought has turned. He's going to try and wipe out this squad, I think. And then over here, this squad of Marines and the Interceptors have moved up, ready to try and kill my last Crisis Battlesuit. And this squad of Interceptors moved up. Going to put some firepower onto this squad, these guys over here, while this last sergeant has retreated from combat and gone to claim objective 6. It's going to be a fair few points Graham's getting this turn, but let's go and see how much damage he does in the shooting phase. Okay, end of the shooting phase. These Primaris Marines opened the fireman breaches and did no damage, were unable to get past the armour. On this side of the board, the Interceptors opened fire at my stealth team and did 1 point of damage, taking one of them down to 1 wound. This squad of Space Marines opened up fire on my last battlesuit and were able to bring them down. And then honoured brother Brutus here in the centre opened up fire and rained death upon the fire warriors here, killing them and the drones who were supporting them, wiping both units out. Very nasty. That thing has to die. Let's go and have a look. Well, let's go on a combat phase. See if the Primaris Marines for Silver Skulls are going to do any charges. And in answer to that, no, because nothing could charge. Anyway, onto objectives, and Graham has managed to get mission control objective. He's claimed objective 3 here. He's secured objective 6 with the last sergeant here, but was unable to get behind enemy lines. Let's go on to Tau turn 3. We need to get some points. We need to claim some power back on this battlefield. Okay, start at Tau turn 3, and well, the cards aren't being kind to us now. We still have Big Game Hunter. We need to kill that Dreadnought. We drew Blood and Guts, which means we have to kill something in combat, and we got Area Denial, which means we have to clear everything from 6 inches from this objective. And there's a lot of Primaris Marines on this squad, in this squad here, and a lot of Primaris Marines hiding back here. It's going to be a tough task to do. Let's go see what Commander Bright Rain can come up with. Okay, that's in my movement phase. The breachers have advanced forward. Going to be putting some shots down on this squad, hopefully wiping them out. The Storm Surge, it's moving up. It's going to try and kill this squad here and at least get me 1 point for Area Denial. On this flank, My stealth team has jumped up on top of the crates here, basically so I can get some shots down onto these guys, and so there's another unit between Commander Brightrain and this scary dreadnought honoured brother Brutus. And over here, the Ghost Keel has moved up. He's going to try and kill this unit. Let's go on to shooting phase. Let's see what the Tau can do. Okay, that's in the shooting phase. These breachers who had advanced forward, get -1 hit, did absolutely nothing against his squad. Didn't even make a single hit, so that's good. The Fire Warriors shot at them, and as you can see, did nothing against his squad. Storm Surge in the centre of the board opened up fire at this squad holding objective 2, trying to get me area control, and I only killed 2 of these guys. My big blast cannon fired at the dreadnought honoured brother Brutus and did no damage. Not a great round of shooting. However, over here, this squad of interceptors have been gunned down by Commander Brightrain and the stealth team. Let's go on assault phase. Let's see if Commander Brightrain can get blood and guts and kill this sergeant. Okay, end of the assault phase, and Commander Brightrain was able to drag down the sergeant here, get me blood and guts. These guys also charged in, but weren't needed, and have advanced towards the Silver Skulls lines. For victory points, well, I actually was able to get blood and guts. I didn't get Big Game Hunter, and I didn't get Area Denial, and I think I'll get rid of Area Denial. Let's go on to Space Marines, turn 4. So, start turn 4 for Graham, and he has got behind him line still. He drew no prisoners, so he has to kill something. He got defend objective 6, which is currently being sat on by Commander Brightrain, and secure objective 4, which is here in my fortified building. Okay, that's in movement phase for Graham and the Silver Skulls on turn 4. This squad has stayed put. They're going to try and mow down these guys here. In this building here, both squads have moved closer. They're going to be putting some shots down on my Storm Surge. Try and wound it, try and cripple it before he gets another round of firing on him. And over here, Commander Julius, backed by his lieutenant, has ordered his Silver Skulls into a firing line. They're going to try and kill my infiltrators and bring down Commander Brightrain, stopping her from leading the army. Okay, that's the shooting phase. These guys were able to kill one of the breaches here. And over here, everything apart from the dreadnought was needed to kill my last stealth suit there. And now onto the dreadnought. He's aiming for Commander Brightrain, trying to bring her down. We've got 5 shots from his missiles. No roll dice. And it's 2 hits so far. He gets re-rolls. 3 hits.
Okay, strength 4.
Wound on 5. No wounds. Now onto the big gun.
3s.
Oh, that's a lot of hits. A couple to re-roll. More hits. Strength 5, toughness 5. Needing 4s. That's a fair share.
Reroll 1 for the lieutenant. 7 wounds.
That's 7 wounds. Okay, 7 dice, 7 saves to make. 4s. And that's not bad, only 2 get through. And my Warlord trait. 6s to stop these wounds. And no, 2 wounds done, she's down to 4. Let's see what else the Dreadnought can do. This is Rocket Pod. It's 3 shots. That's 3 hits. And no wounds. We roll. 1 wound. 4 plus. Fine. Man, Brightrain lives. Now on to the Gatling Cannon. That's 4 hits. And 4s. 2 wounds. 2 saves. She lives. She took the firepower off a Redemptor Dreadnought and only suffered 2 wounds. She's still on the battlefield. She's still able to fight. So at the end of shooting, these guys also fired in breaches and took them down to 1 model. Let's do a morale test. See if one of them. It's a 1. My lone breacher stays put, ready to try and kill these guys. Let's go and look at some objectives. Let's see how many the Silver Skulls we're able to get. Okay, Silver Skulls still have behind them lines. They still got secure objective 4. Graham got 1 point for no prisoners, and he's getting rid of secure defend objective 6. Let's go on to Tau, turn 4. Let's see what we can do for the greater good. Okay, start turn 4 for me, and again the cards have not been kind. I still have Big Game Hunter. I drew Domination, which is not going to happen. I got Defend Objective 6, which I could do, because Commander Brightrain is sat on top of it. But if I do that, and I don't kill this Dreadnought this turn, well, it'll be mincemeat made of my guys over there when he gets in combat. And I also drew Kingslayer, kill Julius Stormfist. But he's here. He's right at the back of his men. It'll take a lot of luck to get there. Let's go and move phase. Let's see what we can do. Okay, end of my moving phase. The last breacher. He's headed here. He's going to try and kill these Primaris Marines. In the centre of the board, the Storm Surge has moved forward. It's got 1 mission. That's to try and thin these numbers down and to lend firepower into this Dreadnought to kill Honoured Brother Brutus. That is, if my Ghost Skill can't kill him. His drones have moved around here to hold Objective 6. While Commander Brightrain has flew back over the battlefield and positioned himself here to add some more firepower onto Brutus. Let's go on the shooting phase. Let's see if we can bring down this walking monstrosity of the Imperium. Okay, on to the shooting phase, and my Ghost Keel found 2 fusion blasters within 9 inches. I'm going to try and kill Honoured Brother Brutus, needing 4s. And I got 2 hits. It's Strength 8, Toughness 7, needing 3s. That's 1 wound, and I'm going to use a command point to get another 1, and it's -4. Hopefully it's enough to kill this monstrosity. It's 2 fails. He's thinking, is he going to use a command point? No, he's letting him through. It's 2d6. Let's see if we can kill it. 6 wounds. It's not bad. It's got 4 left. I'm going to use our fusion, our Cyclone Eigenbreaker, and we're going to overcharge it. D6 shots. It's 5 shots. Hitting on 4s. So that's 3 hits and 2 mortal wounds on myself. So I'm down to 7 wounds. Strength 8, wound on 3s. 1 wound, -2. It's a 5. It still lives, but it's been battered. So I'm down to 4 wounds. Let's go on to the other shooting. Okay, that's the end of the shooting phase. This breacher was able to bring down one of the Marines here. The Storm Surge opened up fire and killed 3 of these guys of this squad here, so the Hellblasters have been reduced. And then, with Commander Brightrain's firepower as well, they were finally able to kill Honoured Brother Brutus, bringing down the Redemptor Dreadnought. Not a bad turn for me. Let's go and look and see how many points I got. Okay, I managed to get Big Game Hunter, and I'm going to discard Domination because I think I've got more chance of getting Kingslayer than getting all the objectives. Let's go on to turn 5. Let's see what the Silver Skulls are going to do in retaliation for the death of Honoured Brother Brutus. Okay, start turn 5 for Space Marines, and Graham still has behind enemy lines. He's still got secure objective 4. He's drew secure objective 2, which is here, right by the Storm Surge, which he can do because he'll have more models and he's Defenders of Humanity, but it means he's going to have to come in the open and lose that nice cover save he's been getting. He also drew Kingslayer, so he has to try and bring down Commander Brightrain, and he drew Defend Objective 5, which is over here in my deployment zone, and there's not a lot of Marines around to claim it. Let's go on moving phase. Let's see what Commander Julius is going to do. Okay, that's in moving phase. This Marine, who was on Objective 3, he's ran. He's trying to get to Objective 4. He's not quite there yet, but I'm going to have to shoot him next turn to stop him getting a point for Graham. Over here, this squad of Primaris Marines has jumped down and has claimed Objective 2. But they're risking a lot by standing that close to the Storm Surge, right in the open. And over here, Commander Julius, his lieutenant, the last squad is interceptors, and the squad of Marines there have moved forward, try and kill the Ghost Kill, and head towards Objective 6. Okay, end of shooting phase. The interceptors and the squad of Primaris Marines here were able to kill my drones here, knocking me off at Objective 6. And over here, firepower from this squad and the Hellblasters were able to do 2 wounds on Storm Surge, enough to scratch the paint. Let's go on a combat phase. Let's see if these guys can bring down the Ghost Kill. Okay, end of the assault phase, and these guys, with the help of Captain Julius Stormfist, ripped apart my poor Ghost Kill, and have consolidated, heading towards the remainder of my force, Commander Brightrain and the Storm Surge. Let's go and look at victory points. Let's see how many Graham's got. Okay, Graham has got Secure Objective 2, and he's getting rid of Defend Objective 5. Let's go on to Tower Turn 5. Let's see what we can do. Okay, start my turn 5. I still have Kingslayer, I still have Defend Objective 6, and I drew Defend Objective 1 and Defend Objective 2, which I'm not going to be getting, I don't think. I then drew Priority Orders Received, which means my commander, Brightrain, has been ordered to assassinate a member of Silver Skulls to try and take down their leadership and leave them without anybody to command them. It's going to be hard. Let's go on to moving phase. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, moving phase. The Storm Surge has pushed past the defenders on Objective 2. He's going to lend some firepower into these guys over here. Commander Brightrain has flown over here. This lieutenant's now the closest model. This lieutenant has to die. And over here, the Breacher has moved around here to try and get shot at this last guy. And Fire Warriors are going to shoot him as well. Let's go on to shooting phase. Let's see what happens. Okay, in my turn, I didn't get Kingslayer. I didn't defend Objective 2, didn't defend Objective 6 or defend Objective 1. And, well, the shooting. Commander Brightrain opened up fire at the lieutenant. I caused 3 wounds with my high output burst cannon, and then my missiles, I rolled double 1 to hit. Couldn't do it. And the Storm Surge did some damage on these guys, but not enough to do anything significant to the game. So I have no points this turn. It's time to roll dice. Graham's going to roll 1 or 2 game ends. Game ends. I'm going to count some points up. We're going to see who's won. I think it's the Space Marines, because I haven't got many points at all. Okay, we've counted the points up. And it was a Space Marine victory. The Silver Skulls got 5 victory points. They got 4 cards, they got First Blood. And the Tower only got 2. If Commander Brightrain had been able to bring down this lieutenant, it would have been a draw. I'd have got 3 victory points for that. But as it is, didn't happen. Another victory for Space Marines, the Tower. 2nd loss in a row. But that was a very good game, very close. Lots of decisions had to be made for tactical purposes. Really good game. Thanks to Graham for playing. Thanks to you guys for watching. Like if you liked it. Take care and keep rolling 6s. Okay, just before we end this video, we both agreed on models of a match for each army. For Graham's, it was Honoured Brother Brutus. For Redemptor, he took a lot of firepower to bring down, and he dished out a lot of pain. And for me, it was Commander Brightrain. She was able to get all over the board. She took down a few squads by herself, and she was just unable to be pinned down by the Space Marines. Two really good models, both did really well.